doesn't really matter how much time you put into something. It does matter how much units of energy you put into something. So let me teach you about that and how to allocate your units of energy right to actually achieve everything that you ever wanted to do. I'm 18 years old, I have my own agency. I was recently mentioned in the news in Sweden. I know this isn't going to be the most dopamine filled video ever, but today I'm going to walk you through something very important, and I'm going to teach you units of energy. That's the thing that I learned when I started out and actually made something of myself. I quitted my job, I quitted and dropped out of high school, and I went all in. And I'm going to teach you how you can calculate that into a informed decision to increase the chance of you winning. So as said, if you're looking for dopamine, click off this video. If you're looking to actually hit your goal, please stay. My name is Karim, I'm 18 years old, and let's go. So, one thing is that a lot of people say that the thing that you get out is about your time that you put in. And I actually disagree with that. Because how can a person who's worked in sales for 40 years close less deals than the person who've worked in sales for 5 years and is booming? That's because the units of energy. So we have 100 units at the start when we wake up. And depending on where you allocate your energy, your focus, your resources, which is your brain and energy, is where we're going to have the most impact. So let's say that we put 20 units of energy somewhere, we only have 80 left. And this is me on the news here in Sweden, where I was 17, dropped out of high school. I was working on an iron board because I didn't have an office table. This is in my bedroom. And then this is me working on my business in Dubai about 1 year later. So how I achieved this is because I wrote out a map just like this when I took the decision to drop out of high school and go all in on my business. So I'm going to walk you through exactly what I did and how I resonated to actually go all in, and then how you can use this so you also can achieve the thing that you want to do. So what I did was that I resonated. All right, right now I'm going to high school every single day or 5 times a week, and I'm allocating most of my energy to that because it's very boring. I don't like high school. I don't like being told what to do by people that don't have experienced it themselves, and I don't like this. So it took a lot of energy from me. So I put 40 on a daily basis. This took 40 units of my energy. Then I had a job, and that was very, very, very exhausting. So I took 30 units of my energy to my job. Let's say job, and here school. So I had my school, I had my job, and then I worked as a cold caller. So I did cold calls, which was very fun because I learned a lot. So I put 10 units of energy there, and then I had, okay, let's just count how much I have left. This is 70, this is 80, I have 20% left. I have gym, so I have about 5 units of energy there. Then I have social life. Let's say that's 5. All right, so this is 90% of my units of energy. And then I tried to start my own business, and that took, can you guess, around 5 to 10 units of energy. So I didn't have any units left. And can you see something that is very, very, very wrong here? It's about that the thing that I wanted to achieve, the thing that I wanted to succeed in, only got around 5 to 10% of the units that I had. So here you can see the reason why some people achieve an outcome much faster than someone else. And that's because they put so much more energy into one thing. So let's see what happens if we quit the job, you don't have any job, you drop out of school, you don't have any school. Let's say that you keep gym, you keep the social life, which is very little for me. So 5 units there. And we quit the cold calling job. Okay. And then we try to recreate this. So now I'm working on my own business and I put 90% of units here. You see that this line is becoming much further to that path, the success path, the achieved outcome path, right there, because the line is going there. So that's because when you put your units of energy at one thing, you're going to achieve it much faster. So this is how I resonated when I dropped out of school, and this is how I resonate when I'm trying to achieve the outcome that I want. So let's say that I put up a goal. I'm just trying out what should I actually focus on and what should I actually do. And then, most importantly, I think of what should I cut out. Right now, you have something in your life, in your environment that you should cut out immediately if you want to achieve the thing that you want to achieve. Listen, you're saying that you want to succeed with your business. You want more appointments, you want more sales, but you're only putting 5 units of energy to learn more about that or to actually achieve that goal. I mean, that's the reason why you're not achieving that. And then you're saying, all right, but this person did that in 1 year, this person did that in 6 months. How can this person just learn something and he does it in 6 months? Because he put so much energy into it, and you're just putting 5 to 10 of your daily units of energy into that one thing. So start by allocating and cutting the things that you're allocating your units of energy to the things that doesn't resonate or doesn't put you closer to your goals. So let's say that we've come to that part. Okay, you're using 90% of your units to your own business. All right, but let's say that you and another person are at the same levels. You're both putting 90% of units of energy. Then it comes back to how charged are your units of energy. And that goes back to your diet, your sleep, and everything before that. So this is a never-ending optimizing game, right? And I'm not saying that I've won at it. I mean, I don't work out every single day. I'm not only eating rice and chicken every day. But one thing that I can tell you is that I don't eat McDonald's, I don't eat Burger King, I don't eat Taco Bell. I haven't eaten those things for 4 years. Because I want my units of energy to stay strong so I can actually achieve my goal. That's the thing. And if this video has helped you, I want you to comment the things that you cut out and the things that you could cut out and the things that you want to allocate your units of energy to. And I want you to like this video, subscribe to my channel so I can post more, and also comment what you would like to see next, because this is one of the most valuable things that I've been taught and learned in my whole life, and it changed my life, allocating my units of energy to one thing. Because you can look in your surroundings, everyone is so caught up, everyone is so focused on 3 different businesses, on 5 different businesses. And if you haven't achieved the goal at one thing, you can never allocate stuff to other things. I'm saying no more than I say yes, because I'm saying yes to the thing that I actually want to achieve. So, thanks for me, my name is Karim, and we'll see you in another one.